Hello. Welcome to a nighttime stream that will be very casual and quiet and peaceful, where we'll be playing a fun game as a little sheep, and where I would ask everyone who is watching to really ask me any questions that you have about the Spy Kids universe, the universe of the Spy Kids films. I've just watched all 4 of the Spy Kids movies, and I would like to turn that into content. So if you could ask me questions about the Spy Kids movies, I'd like to talk about them. I have, let's see, I have this set up.
Stay away from my Spy Kids.
Was that anything? The Baba Is You music played over that? Hang on. Let me turn off the Baba Is You music and let's try that. Let's try that one more time.
Stay away from my Spy Kids.
There, so I have that set up. So, an exciting journey we're on tonight. My tech is obviously bopping. Everything is great. Let's see here. Let's get that Baba Is You music back. And go over to that nice Baba view. We streamed some of this game on Secret Handshake like last week, or no, not last week. Maybe 2 weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. And so I am continuing that save file. I actually did 2 more levels not on stream, and actually we may have done a couple of more after the stream. I'm continuing that save file, but I think we did a few of the levels after the stream. So it's probably not a perfect continuation. I think that I have also seen probably a couple of these levels in my previous playing of it, but I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to remember solutions. Like right off the bat, I don't know what's going on here. This is a new area. So I'm assuming this is like water and that's what sink means. Yeah. Okay. So that's easy enough to undo. Oh, jelly is sink. I see. Interesting. Can I just use... Or I guess this, I didn't even see this was here. Can I, like, just do that? Okay, wow. Yeah, if you have not seen the previous playing of this game, what's going on might be confusing. It's a sort of a problem-solving game, but there are very specific rules for the universe, and you can see those rules laid out as blocks that you can interact with in the world here. So it's an interesting game, and I keep seeing people on Twitter say that it gets even cooler once you get deep into it. So I'm kind of eager to do that. I don't remember doing this. What am I doing here? Star sink. Skull is defeat. There's a lot going on here. I don't think that I can move outside of the wall. It doesn't look like there's any way to get to the wall is stop blocks over here. It doesn't seem like there's... Oh, it looks like, yeah, I probably need to become the crab, is what I'm thinking. That looks like probably what's going on here. I do believe that I worked out this level with Jerry while we were playing together, but I don't remember how that worked. That was weeks ago. So currently the star is sink, which, I mean, that's no good. Push it instead. Can it just sit on that? What if now? Okay. So that's good work done there. I was just messing around. Do I have an and? Yes, I do have an and. Okay, cool. So I am just going to become the crab. There we go. Cool. Excellent. I love the game. It's very cool. I feel like the game is cool. That said, I'll say no one had asked me any questions about Spy Kids, which is disappointing. Let's just really quick. Let me just real quick.
Stay away from my Spy Kids.
Maybe the problem is that was a confusing message. I'm realizing I should have loaded in a different video clip there, because I actually would like you to engage with the Spy Kids. Do not stay away. I don't want you to stay away from the Spy Kids. I'd like questions in the chat from the, I'd love questions from the Spy Kids, but I doubt that they would be engaging with this. I'd love questions about the Spy Kids. I've watched all 4 films. Okay, perfect. I just see the first question here. Rank the Spy Kids. I don't know if this means the movies or the kids themselves. My ranking for the movies, very obvious. It's 1, 4, 2, 3. Yeah, I was a little bit undecided on those last 2. Because Spy Kids 3 is so bananas that I was almost considering moving it up to the next spot, but it's just too much. I don't think so. The Spy Kids have the power of telepathy for some reason. Okay, now I'm seeing, I'm being asked to rank the kids themselves, rank the Spy Kids. This is tricky. I will not be, for this then, including any of the Spy Kids introduced in the Spy Kids Mission Critical Netflix animated series. I'm not going to include any of those Spy Kids in this ranking, because I've not seen enough of that yet. I can't wait to dig into it more, of course, because it's listen, I can't honestly say that I've enjoyed this Spy Kids cartoon show yet, but we'll see. This is wild. These things move when I move. I'm thinking about my ranking. Don't worry. I am thinking about my ranking of the Spy Kids. It's challenging. I'm trying to actually think about who each of them, who the best ones. I mean, not even who the best ones are. I'm trying to think of which. I'm trying to list all the Spy Kids in my head. There's a few of them. There's Junie, obviously, and I'm so bad with names. I'm gonna have to pull up the Spy Kids IMDb page. What am I doing here? What was my plan? Push this one block? That was my plan? That did nothing for me. I can't... That did nothing for me. A hassle. Now look at this hassle. Will somebody put a list of the Spy Kids in the chat and then I'll rank them? I can't, I'm trying to do the critical thinking required to play Baba as you. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot, I made it. Oh, well, I got it. It's pushed, that's the problem. There we go. Wow, I'm seeing Nick disagrees with my rankings of the movies. Couldn't disagree more. They feel so obvious to me. Those rankings feel very obvious to me. I think that the first Spy Kids it's the best Spy Kids. It's the only one that is a movie, I would say. It's the only one that really is a movie. Spy Kids 4 is okay, which is why, okay, Nick's saying his rankings 2, 3, 1, 4. Oh my gosh. Wow, Nick puts number 2 at the... You think number 2 is the best one? What I do think is good about the Spy Kids movies, and what I think is what makes them have so many like fun and interesting things, or things that I think are fun and interesting, is that they escalate things like so much so quickly that the second and third movies, and then fourth movie also, which they pull back, I think, because I don't think there's anything magical in the fourth one. There's nothing magical in the first one. I don't think there's anything magical in the second one. No, sorry. No, there's definitely magical stuff in the second one. Yeah, I think the first and the fourth are the only ones without magical elements. So actually, in a way, I can see why that would make them fall further down the list. But for me, since that only appears in the sequels, I feel less into it. I feel less into it because of that. Should I? This feels extremely similar to the strategy I just used. But maybe this doesn't work. Oh, the flag isn't pushed. Interesting, interesting. I guess, well, I'm just looking at things I can do. This feels weird. But flag still isn't push, right? So this doesn't really help me. It's weird. It's weird to be able to do that, but I don't think it really helps me. So yeah, I guess if you like the sort of magical elements and the sort of things that happen for no reason and don't come back in any way. Which, I mean, fair enough. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna restart everything. I feel like that's necessary, at least. It's really hard to both look at these puzzles and try and figure them out, and then also talk about Spy Kids, which is why I'm glad that's what I've chosen to do this evening. Oh. Okay. Here we go. You're coming with me. Oh, whoops. Hang on. You're not coming that far with me. There we go. Got it. Hooray. Nick, I'd love to know why you think Spy Kids 2 is the best Spy Kids movie. Spy Kids 2 is where they introduce the telepathy aspect. As I may have mentioned a moment ago, the fact that the siblings are able to communicate telepathically. It is not explained why. There's skeletons right before that too. Also, it is implied in that scene that they can like kind of like manifest realities by just stating them or thinking them, because he says that her feet stink, and then they like do, and it seems as if it's because he thought that, not like they did anyway. Yeah, Steve Buscemi's in the second one. That's the defense I'm seeing here. It's true. He says that funny quote that people like. Oh boy, lots going on here. Okay. What's next? Gotta bring this out here probably. Use that rock as a key. Oh no, I can't go. There we go. We're flying through here. Flying through these levels. I think I might have seen all of these is the thing. They feel familiar enough. I don't see them and instantly know what to do, but oh, what am I doing? Oops. There we go. My little can I just say door is whatever I'll say. Push. Boom. Hooray. The big monsters aren't in it that much. And also I feel like they're like not well explained. I watched the second one the longest ago other than the first one. I'm Kiki in this level. Interesting. Okay, I do vaguely remember this in that I remember it taking us a really long time to figure it out. Okay, but the flag isn't win. Oh, what do I have to? I have to do something with the key? Sorry if it's really obvious what I need to do here. Key is push and open. Can I... make it self-destruct? Yep. Cool. Neat. The game is cool. The game is neat.
Stay away from my spy kids.
Just because. There's no flag here. Oop. Didn't see that. In the corner. Wallace defeat. Whoopsies. Um, yeah, Floop is a good character. I just started watching. I think I saw only the first episode of the Netflix animated Spy Kids show, Spy Kids Mission Critical, which I've been trying to figure out exactly where it fits in the this is funny. Where it fits in the chronology of the whole universe, and I think I mean it's really hard to tell because it's after the first one. It's obviously before the fourth one because it's still the kids, the original Spy Kids. But Floop's daughter is a character on that show, and she's got a Thumb Thumb that hangs out with her in her dorm, and I think maybe goes on missions with them. This is interesting because that gets rid of my yeah, okay, this is fine. Here we go. Sometimes I feel like a Thumb Thumb. The Thumb Thumb is, there are so many good ideas in the Spy Kids movies. I will say that. There's a lot of good ideas in there, and or I don't know, good ideas isn't exactly right, but funny ideas. And like a robot made of thumbs. There's not any reason. There's no like justified reason for them to be, for Thumb Thumbs to exist. There's not like, he never says like, I needed these for, I don't know what it would be, but they don't exist for any reason other than to be a joke of being clumsy. They're all thumbs. That's the whole reason they exist. That's hilarious. Oh boy, there is a lot going on here. I can't open this door because it'll end me, right? Yeah. So, of course, I need to get to that win thing up here. But, moving anything there's, of course, a challenge because we got this defeat thing here. This is another one where I definitely think we worked it out, but I don't remember. I feel like it took a long time. Do I need the word crab? Probably. So... oh. There's this one's complicated. I'm getting intimidated by this one. I just keep looking at the different parts of it and not making any interesting progress. So it's also gonna change me, but it taught us that that rule that if there's the definition, then it won't be changed by other statements, if that makes sense. So I think we have to do that down here at some point. I'm thinking we've got to put the crab up here. So okay. Use the flags key, then we'll get the word crab out. This thing. There we go. Yeah? Oh, cool. There we go. I just had to look at it for a little bit, but we got there.
Stay away from my spy kids.
Didn't really plan anything other than that. But in terms of ranking the Spy Kids, Junie's the better Spy Kid. Because he repeatedly walks away from the agency. Which also, the agency is interesting. Being a spy, it doesn't seem as if in this universe they're like a spy for a specific, like government, or it's strange. I feel like it views spies as like they're like an independent thing. They work for an agency. But Junie repeatedly quits for years at a time, I think. At the, in between the second and the third, he's quit. And, for 7 years in the fourth one, he has quit. For, he says, a secret mission, but that's never... It's never addressed or explained in any way. So is the problem that I can't push? Oh. Nope, the problem is that it's defeat. I see that now up there in the corner. Okay, gotta look around. Gotta read these. Door is stop, right? Yes, okay. So... Key's no good. Key is... scary. Star, on the other hand, is push. Okay, so we'll just use the star. Right? Do we need that for anything? Probably not. Uh-oh. Door isn't shut. Cool. Cool. That's fine. Great. The game rules. There we go. Now we'll in at the Yeah, Nick. Nick commented that that's a genuinely amazing little GIF. Um, I think he would have to be referring to this.
Stay away from my spy kids.
And the thing about that is that when they have audio, it's called a video. Yeah, but it is pretty good. It's pretty good. She says, stay away from my... I think she says, stay away from my stepkids. And one of them says, make that kids. And she says, stay away from my kids. And they say, make that spy kids. I am pretty sure that's how that scene actually goes. And she says, stay... And she says...
Stay away from my spy kids.
So it's really a lot. I have no idea what's going on here. In this one, I have no idea. Flag is defeat, crab is... what, nothing? Yeah. Okay, so I don't think I can do anything useful other than push this rock. That seems true, right? Seems true. Gotta have to at least do that. After that, though, should I become the rock? Can I? No, not without pushing the rock in further. But maybe that's okay if I'm going to become it. Should I say... which way should I do this? Or also, is this useful? What am I doing? I mean... Yeah, no, I think I have to do this just to get the rock out of there, right? So now... yeah. Okay. I got two of these dang things now. Is that useful? I think I should have done it the other way around. I think perhaps I should have done that the other way around. No, that undoes me. I of course should not have done that the other way around. I'm... okay. Just hitting undo a few times here. Okay, great. Scoot all of that over. I feel like this... that's gotta be the way to go, right? Like, that's gotta be the way to go. But I don't know what to do now. I mean, I've been doing things that were like, they seemed like they were the only thing that could be done. And I have no idea. I have no idea what to do with this now. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to open another water here. Another of my sparkling waters that I'm drinking. Pretty good sound effect there. I'm gonna turn up this Baba music a little bit. And try and think about what to do. Here, if you can hear the bubbles. Or here, I'll turn off the music for just a second so we can hear the bubbles. I don't know if you can hear that. I devoted a lot of energy to it. If you can. Anything to avoid going back to this because I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, thanks. I just needed a little more time. I don't know why I said thanks. Nobody posted anything helpful in the comments. It's just that. That's way better. That's way more helpful. Because then I can just get that thing out of the way. So... that's better. Oh no, but now I don't know why. Is it better? I guess it's better just because nothing is... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You say there you go. You say there you go, and I appreciate it. But I didn't actually figure anything out here. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it here. I have this, so I'm gonna, I guess, use it. that. Is that what I want to do? Is there any use in pushing the rock into a crab? No, rock isn't anything right now. Yeah, I do not know if this is one that we solved previously or not. But I do not know. This is the first one that's really stopping me in my tracks, I think. I've had to pause on a couple, but I'm very much lost here. Sorry, I hope that's not embarrassing. And the answer isn't obvious. I really got rock stuck on top, and I wonder if that's an issue. And I don't really want to stick push up there and get it stuck as well. I don't know here. The walls are a problem. That's a thing. I wish the walls weren't stopped so that I could get over here. I'm just gonna refresh it. I mean, this is necessary, right? And then, like, so now, I mean, I can be here. I mean, I'm going down the exact same path I went down last time, but I mean, these feel like the only options. I don't see anything else I can do but this. So now the thing is, there's just not a win condition here. Well, boy, oh boy. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Okay, just gonna have some fun re-undoing. No, it's nothing. I love that I keep going like, oh, and then no, it's nothing at all. There's just... I mean, is this anything? Is this anything? Actually, maybe this is something. I'm realizing I could put this in here. No, I can't. That's nothing at all. It's not useful, right? Maybe it would be useful... Whoops. Okay. Okay, I have thoughts now, but shoot, okay, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Folks, you know, you just do it long enough and you figure it out, and then you feel good about it. I'm pleased. Very afraid to go to the next one now. Because I really just sat and stared at that for a while. Let's look, how long have we been going here? About an hour? Okay. Let's take a look at the Sunken Temple. I should also... What? This looks so much the same. Why would they do this to me? Okay. If anyone has any other Spy Kids related topics, that works for me also. Okay, so this is gonna be... Whoops. One imagines similar but also different. Yeah, this is different, right? Flags defeat. I'm just looking at if there's any options here. I mean, I have to do that, right? just like push one of myselves into the single crab. Nope, not helpful. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart that because let's just look at it fresh. Just really concentrating here.
Stay away from my spy kids.
Just really concentrating on the puzzle here. Picked up the wrong can. Picked up the empty one. Should have known immediately because of how light it was. I mean, right? This is gonna be the one that does me in. For sure. I think for sure it's gonna be this one. Sounds like there's really intense thunder or wind happening. It's kind of stormy out. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing here. There's no benefit to doing like anything here as far don't know. I don't know at all. I don't know at all on this one. I just keep restarting and then doing the same thing over again. Is there any way to do anything other than what I've done? It really doesn't seem like it, but I don't know what the next step is. I mean, I've honestly forgotten what was different last time that allowed me to do it. It was like a two-step push thing. It wasn't a single, right? Yeah. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. Help me. No, don't help me. Or do help me. I don't know if I want help or not. Really don't know here. I might have to just maybe end the stream because I don't know what to do. Because I don't think there were other, that's the way forward. I did all these other ones. Oh, can I go to a different? I didn't realize I could just go to a different area. Oh, okay. Well, then I guess we'll just come back to that. Okay. So there's a lot going on here. So it looks like I guess why am I doing this? There we go. I did it. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, I will say. I don't know that I know. I wouldn't claim that I am like seeing steps ahead. My strategy is usually just to try and do the thing that it seems like I can do. Okay, so there's like layers here. So I'm like floating above it, I guess. I don't know if I can just like make something else win. I don't know if it's gonna consider wall on the same level as me. No, it's not. Why do I make it complicated, you know? Why do I make it complicated? Why do I make it complicated? Why do I make it complicated? I don't know that I learned anything there. Even though I did repeat a lesson to myself over and over again. So skull is defeat and float. Both melt. Okay. Nice. I'm glad we're back on ones that I can figure out. These the dots are the problem. If it's a number, it seems like it's okay. It's the little dots that are the problem. Water sink. Oh, text is float. So I can't even. Oh wait. What does text as float have to do with anything then? We'll see if this pays off. Oh, it's not going to. Good news, everybody, it's not going to. Not gonna pay off. Could have counted that out beforehand, but why would I do that? That was the plan. Obviously not a winning one. Just quickly undo all of that. There we go. Hooray. I love to feel smart because I solved the puzzle. It's fun to solve a puzzle. This looks exactly the same. Now the rocks are float instead. Yes, so I can't. Oh wait, I can. Now, I mean, that would, based on the way I solved it previously, kind of make me think I could just do this. Is that what I'm supposed to? I mean, you know what I mean? This is definitely the sort of. This is exactly the sort of game that makes you wonder if you. Like, is that what I was supposed to do? Is there more than one solution there? I don't know. Cog, that's a new, I haven't seen that before. Text is float. Cog is push. But I only have 2 of them. Text is float must be the problem. But if I undo this, will wind sink? Yeah. I mean, that's a problem. Which game is better, this one or the one from Spy Kids 3D? Well, this one has more than 5 levels. I'll say that. The game in Spy Kids 3D, there's only 5 levels. And you can die in it for real. So, that also is maybe a positive, actually. Hard to say on that one. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Can I do anything without that is, though? I got the win out, but, like... Oh, I forgot that it, like... Pops the water. There we go. Right, it's fine if we lose that. Weird, now it's just all the text. Cog. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Well, that's weird that you can't... I guess because text is inherently push. You can't do that. Oh well, that's fine. As always, a classic. One of those, I guess, then. I thought I was going to be able to win with the text, though, which I was delighted by that for some reason. And then disappointed to have it snatched away. Spy Kids 3D. So this is this would be Nick's, did you say second favorite Spy Kids movie? Spy Kids 3D. They use telepathy in that one. They've got it for some reason. That one has a lot of, hey, you don't look like your video game avatar in it. Like a lot. They do the same bit, like, at 2 completely different parts of the movie with, 2 of the, like, coders of the game that they run into, and then with the other like 3 kids that they've been playing with. Also in that one, it's just so it's so coincidence driven. I'm trying to think of like the chain of events that somehow leads to this, because it turns out that the person who is like created the game and is trapped inside of it is the like nemesis of the kid's grandpa, who came with the boy Spy Kid into the video game to rescue the girl Spy Kid, who went in to get the person in the video game. I can't even think it through. There's also, I can't begin to look at this level. I love how the cogs turn each time I move. I love the moving cogs. There's also wait, which is a weird option. Oh, the cogs turn. I wonder if the cogs do something. I bet the cogs do something more interesting. Oh, move. Oh, that's the reason it's got the weight. So now, like, that happens for some reason. There's just really a lot going on here. I do not feel like I'm gonna be able to, does it like move in the direction? I bet it does. Okay, that wasn't anything. I've got this, I can push this way. That's not anything. And then I've got this, but I can only move this one, right? Yeah, that's nothing. Skull is... Oh wait, so can I run into the skulls no problem? Yeah, I can. Oh, but now the problem is gonna happen. All kinds of tricky stuff here. Kiki's defeat. I'm gonna look at it again. There's a lot of things. I was gonna get trapped there if I moved over anymore. So I think I probably have to move Win out through this passageway. I don't think I want to push it that way. I think I want it to come out here. Probably. That seems likely. So I can't go that direction. I can go this way a little bit, but eventually get stuck. And I can't go here because Kiki's defeat. So, I guess Can I bring the bolt? I don't know. I do not know. And I also don't really know how the bolt interacts with things. Okay, so it'll push that. Interesting. Doesn't really help much. Does it? Does it? I mean, that's exactly where we could get to with the Baba. Tricky. Nick is being really confident in his Spy Kids rankings, but not defending them a lot. Saying Steve Buscemi, big monsters. You know what? I'm almost thinking, I don't know. It's tricky here, y'all. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to bail on this one probably pretty soon. Definitely have to do something with the bolt, right? The move thing, it being able to move independent of you, that feels like a thing. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna see if we can get Nick to defend some of his opinions. That's what I think would be a good idea in this moment. Yeah, exactly. He said hard to defend in chat. Very fair, which is why I think we should get on a call. How should we do this? Okay, hang on. Let's actually, here's what I'm gonna say. Why don't we go to a quick break and why don't we go to a quick break, and when we come back I will be better at solving puzzles, and also Nick will defend his opinions a little bit in just a moment. I'm just gonna get him on this call and not do that on camera. I'll be right back. All right, let's see. Nick, let me hear your voice here. Everybody can hear you.
This is Nick Sanchez on the phone, ready to defend his Spy Kids opinions.
Awesome. Let me see here. I'm going to just turn you up a little bit, I think. Let me hear you again.
This is Nick Sanchez up in volume.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? I don't really know how the out of that is going. Hopefully good. I'm going to turn down Baba a little bit.
I bet it's going great.
Just doing this on the fly. I don't know why let me also bring back my camera.
I mean, I can project all the way to the computer screens of the folks at home if need be.
I'm sure you can. Nick, do you want to defend your Spy Kids opinions?
Yes, of course. Here's the thing about my opinions. I first feel I need to be honest about some things.
Okay.
I haven't seen the fourth one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's something I'm missing vis-a-vis that one tying them all together or something. But the fact that you think it's the second best one is truly astonishing, considering how good 2 and 3 both are.
Really? Okay, see, because 2 and 3 are... It's complicated. They're...
All right, Alec Baldwin and Meryl Streep.
Because the thing about it is that they're really wild. You know what I think I'm gonna do here? It's just the settings are stressing me out. The settings are stressing me out. I'm just gonna get rid of the Baba sound.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it sounded good or not.
Yeah.
The second and third ones, a lot of things happen.
Yeah. You can say that again.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things happen.
You know, I mean, you don't have to say them again.
But they don't seem to follow traditional like storytelling, sort of cause and effect, or like any of the things you would really expect from that. Maybe that's what you like about it.
Yeah, it seems like you don't like innovation in media.
Okay, well, you know, that's fair. Maybe. I mean, I'm not saying I don't. I actually think I do. I think I do like it, but we can call that innovation. We can call it innovation if that's helpful.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
So, first of all, the last time I saw these films was when I was a child.
Okay, so I think that's going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting in terms of the where your opinion is falling.
Yes. And I think that looking back on it now, the only thing I would change is I would flip 1 and 3. So 1 would be the second best and 3 would be third.
Okay.
How
can the first one not be the best one?
I have given you my reason for that.
Okay, no,
Steve
you're
Buscemi,
right. You're right.
Big monsters. It's Cheech Marin's best performance in the quadrilogy.
He is. I'm trying to remember. Is he in the third one?
I think maybe he is, but I'm not sure. But his best moments are in the.
Now, it's the second one where his whole bit is like, I keep telling you, I'm not your uncle.
I believe that's the first one, maybe the second one.
He's really barely in the first one. It's just the very beginning, I think. He just sort of puts them in the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe situation when they climb through those coats.
What I remember about the second one is that he is involved in a twist.
I mean, you can
there's
spoil it, Nick. They came out like it came out in like 2002.
It's not that I'm afraid of spoiling, it's that I don't remember what the twist is.
Yeah. And this was in Spy Kids 2. Let's see, actually, maybe it would be interesting to just see if we could lay out the plots of these films.
Okay. First film, Junie and Carmen find out that their parents are spies.
Mm-hmm. They think their parents are wimps, boring.
Yeah, boring wimps, losers.
Yes.
Even though they're both smoking hot. How can you have parents that are that hot and still think that they're boring? That's probably the biggest plot hole in the series to me.
Well, yeah. They seem disappointed. There's like the like bully's dad when they get dropped off at school. They seem like upset that their dad didn't fight him or something.
Yeah.
And I think that they get taunted about it. Like, doesn't the one? I think you can hear the bully kid be like, "My dad was gonna beat up your dad."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Which is just wild.
No, it's pretty regular.
Okay. Is it? I don't know. The bullying that's the thing that's sort of weird is that in the first one they're like, and I think I'm maybe about to sort of parrot something I read in a review, but I don't remember where that was, unfortunately. But it seems like in the first one they're like very legitimately children. They're like portrayed as children. They're supposed to be kids.
Yeah.
One of them is still in diapers. His hands are covered in the Band-Aids for the film.
Sure, yeah.
Carmen, how did I not know her name? Carmen
Yeah,
and Junie.
it's Carmen. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Carmen, Junie, and their parents are Gregorio and Ingrid.
Yes.
Also, Antonio Banderas' code name in this film is Hombre.
Yeah, that's probably problematic. But also,
well, I'm not sure about. I'm not going to be the one to say problematic, especially because of like the people who made the film.
Yes, yeah.
Robert Rodriguez.
But it's an interesting decision for sure.
There's a lot of like little things like that in especially at first, and then less so as they go on.
Yeah.
And then kind of not at all in the fourth one. And I bet even less in the cartoon.
I have not seen the cartoon, so I don't know.
I've only seen the pilot episode. So the first one, they don't know they're spies. They don't know their parents are spies. They don't know anything. They think that their parents are losers.
They're dumb.
And also, they don't like each other. They don't get along. The kids.
Yeah.
But then...
Ain't that the truth?
Is it just that people break into their house? Is that kind of like the whole thing?
I
think their parents say they have to go on like a business trip or something. Do they say they have to like leave? Because then their uncle comes to look after them, right?
Is this the part where where they get into the submarine?
Yeah, right before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people show up. It's I think it's thumbs, but they're in like full masks so that you can't see.
So
you can't see yet that that's what they are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's obvious that that's what they are, but you can't see yet that that's what they are.
Yeah.
Maybe I am putting the fourth one too high. I guess I'm giving it too much credit for like making sense. Where maybe I am putting too much stock in, like the films being logical.
Yeah, that is not what they are about at all.
No, it's not. Well, but what's confusing about it, to me, is that the
Uh-huh.
first one does, like, there is a base reality and they stick with it pretty much.
Uh-huh.
Um, and
Yeah.
if the first one had more of that stuff in it, I feel like I maybe would be more on board with the whole thing. But it's why I feel like the first one and then the other ones are so disconnected.
Uh-huh.
Because they seem like they go wild in the second one, even though it's not. It came out in 2001, 2002, 2003. It's like a trilogy 3 years in a row, which is
Yes.
surprising to me, especially watching the movies, because to me the quality the did the budget go up with each of them? I mean, the
I
third one's
have to imagine. I have to imagine. Yes, with 1, 2, and 3. I don't know about 4 because to me,
right.
4 is non-canonical.
Well, but it is though. I mean, Junie and Carmen are in it.
Yeah, but it's not. It's like when the Phantom Menace came out. That's how I feel about number 4. It's like it's not. This isn't my Spy Kids.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. There's time travel and manipulation in that one, which is cool. But unfortunately, the bad guy is Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, Jeremy Piven is a bad guy.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
I think we can all agree. That guy, bad dude.
Yeah. But I guess what I was saying by trying to lay out the plots, which we are not successfully doing at all, is that the first one made sense, sort of. It had weird, sort of goofy elements to it, but it wasn't like it wasn't off the rails.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think. This is an interesting distinction to make because to me, they were always about kids having the absolute in most bonkers adventure possible. And I think they established that from the jump in such a way that I don't know how believable it's supposed to be. Also, can we talk about one thing? I believe Cassie and E may have mentioned this on the Wednesday show.
Yeah, because we talked about Spy Kids then. That's how this whole thing started, is because she started talking. Yeah. She brought it up.
Yeah. So I think that Shark Boy and Lava Girl is a Spy Kids movie. And I believe she said that as well.
Yeah.
I just wanted to echo that opinion.
Watching Spy Kids 3, it is... I mean, I haven't seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but they're in lava. They're wearing mech exosuits. I don't know anything about Shark Boy and Lava Girl, but it seems like it's that.
Yeah. It is. It pretty much is. I'll give you one guess as to who plays the villain in Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I mean, I don't know. But I'm going to look it up any second here. I'm pulling up the IMDb.
Okay. It is more insane than George Clooney playing the person in Spy Kid.
Yeah. Is it George Lopez?
It's George Lopez.
Got a lot of names here. A lot of names credited on the IMDb page for this film.
George Lopez plays the villain in Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and he, for the majority of his villainy, is a giant face in like a robot suit.
Yeah, The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl 3D seems like it is probably this is Spy Kids 4. Before Spy Kids 4.
Yeah. It's Spy Kids 4. It's the exact same thing.
Well, I'm glad to know. Because I'm I'm gonna have to watch that one too and see where it fits in.
It is a tight script.
Is it? I'm disappointed to find out
I don't know.
the first Spy Kids, Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams. That's, I guess, let's start there. Nick, can you tell me what The Island of Lost Dreams means or why it would be the subtitle for that film?
No. Why would I? What?
I'm just saying it doesn't mean anything. That's just what the film is
Yeah.
called for no reason.
Yeah, of course. What? Yes.
Okay, sorry. They do
You're
go to
correct.
an island. Don't know what Lost Dreams means. And then I also like that Spy Kids 3 is called Spy Kids 3 Game Over. And that in it there is a video game, and the video game is called Game Over. Which
Yep.
seems like bad SEO.
No way. Here's the other thing I forgot to mention about Spy Kids 3D and my love for it.
Okay. I'm no
Going
longer
to
even
see-
playing Baba Is You, by the way. I'm fully just doing this.
No, this is a Spy Kids chat.
Yeah, this is Spy Kids chat, and that's good, and I'm glad about that.
Yes, Spy Kids 3D was my like. Wait, what year did it come out?
Spy Kids
you have
3D
that
would have been
information?
2003.
2003.
Yeah.
So that movie was my 7th birthday party.
Wow.
I brought all my friends to go to the movie theater, and we all saw Spy Kids 3D. And that's the last, I believe that is the last birthday party that I had where it was like all of my, like as a kid, all of my friends doing one activity.
Yeah.
And so that was like, it was also my first 3D film. It was like, it had everything going for it, basically.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
It literally nothing to lose. It was, oh, that film. It's like, it's a treasure. It's like National Treasure, Book of Secrets.
Definitely. I'm just trying to set something up here just so that we can have here, let me see about this.
Now, remind me again who all is in Spy Kids 4. It's Jessica Alba.
Yeah, it's Jessica Alba. It's a bunch of
Is it- and it's-
folks.
And Joel McHale?
Yes,
Is that
it's Joel
correct?
McHale. That's exactly right.
What is his performance like in that film?
It's weird. It's like here, wait. Let me just I think that I've got this where I want it. Let me see here.
Stay away from my spy kids.
Okay. Yes, Spy Kids 4. Let's take a look at the Jessica Alba, Joel McHale, Rowan Blanchard, and Mason Cook are the kids in it.
Okay.
Then Jeremy Piven,
Sounds
Alexa
like a couple
Penavega.
of names.
Oh,
Okay.
who is, of
And then-
course, that's Carmen. And then Daryl Sabera,
Yes, that's good. yeah.
who's Junie. And then Danny Trejo, who I think it has like, I think it's a cameo. Oh, and okay, and the dog, I wasn't sure about this one. But the dog was, in fact, played by Ricky Gervais. The dog was
Oh
voiced by
my
Ricky Gervais.
God, I want to see. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. When you
Yep.
posted on Twitter that video of the dogs,
Did
spraying
everybody see
metal
that?
balls out of
Did
his
everybody
butt,
see that one? Yeah, that that Twitter video is wild. That video is
Yes.
bonkers. That's the dog.
I was like, I heard the dog's voice, and I was like, "Hey, British dog, that's weird. I bet it's not Ricky Gervais."
I spent the whole time trying to decide if it was Ricky Gervais or the person who does like the guy who does like who was the one of the voices in like Portal 2. That
Stephen Merchant.
is that who it is? Is it Stephen Merchant in that? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess okay. Well, I guess pretty much same difference then, right? There's that too rude
No, you're fine.
to Stephen Merchant. I don't know. I feel like the same difference. Okay, I've got this clip pulled up. Let's take a look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's too quiet to hear, but I mean, you get the visuals of this. If anyone, this is, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. While the audio is fun, it is not.
no, the
integral to
audio is
that.
not necessary. What we really, yes, this happens, and this is one of the many. There's honestly a lot of smell-based humor in all of these films. Would you agree with that? I think there's a lot of
For sure.
smell-based humor in all of these.
Oh yeah. Well, because smelling stuff is funny.
Yeah,
Everyone
bad
smells.
smells. That feels like a classic kid thing, I guess. I guess
Mhm.
that's why they went with it. All right, Nick. Well, I guess we should wrap this up because there's no. I mean,
All right.
we're talking Spy Kids, you know.
Closing arguments. Number one, I'm right about Spy Kids 2 being the best Spy Kid.
Okay.
Second, you're probably right about 1 being better than 3. I'm willing to take on that responsibility. I'm willing to take that heat.
Okay. 4 you haven't seen.
4 I haven't seen. No comment.
Although, if anyone didn't, I'm just, in case, if you're watching this, I can't imagine watching this and not following me on Twitter, but just in case, let's take a look at this reverse shot here, where this blade looks absolutely phenomenally different. Truly wild. My guess here,
It doesn't make any sense.
I have a guess, honestly. I'm thinking that this movie was in 3D. I don't know that that's true, but my thought.
I bet it was.
You think it was?
I bet it was.
Yeah, because I think it was advertised as Spy Kids 4D because they do time travel in it. So I think that this shot, the second shot here, where with the clock face person, I think that's a 3D shot, and the effect is that the blade would be like coming out towards you. I think that's probably why it looks different. I
Yeah.
still think it looks so way too different, though.
Yeah, it looks way too different. They could have made it the same sword.
Yeah. And I love
Also-
I don't think we ever see this weapon again. Just to be clear, I don't think this weapon, which is in line with Spy Kids, I don't think this weapon is used in any time except this shot. I may be misremembering that.
And why would you see it again? Why would they give you that?
Yeah, well, they do that with all sorts of stuff. They really do. In the Spy Kids films, there are not bullets in Chekhov's gun. Like, they introduce things, and those things don't come up again.
Yeah.
They just did it.
That's the way it should be, as far as I'm concerned.
It keeps you on your toes, I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's end this stream. Good night to anyone watching. Thank you very much for enjoying our Spy Kids chat. I think we can agree that the Spy Kids franchise is good and interesting.
It definitely. Yes.
And I guess if someone were to come after the Spy Kids, there's only one thing that I could think I would say to them.
Oh, what's that?
Well, that would be...
Stay away from my Spy Kids.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.